The objective of this video is to show how we make a strop very easy to use, and the end result, what we're looking for is to be able to slide paper relatively smooth. And I make my strop. I buy a piece of leather for, this is about 3 feet long. This is for about 90 cents. And I cut about a foot here and glued it on one of these pieces of scrap wood from the old coffee table. And for this demonstration, I have here is a Mora. It's a carbon knife, and I pre-dulled it a little bit, and you will see. Well, that one cut right there, but mainly right here. Cut a little bit. It's dull. It needs to be touched up. Most of the strop, there are a lot of time when if you strop with too much pressure, the bevel will be get rounded like so, and from here and around like this, or you create a wire toward the end of the on the apex, so that you're able to have a good edge on it. And so a lot of time it become sort of a lot of skill and also experience. But in this demonstration, I will make it so easy that anybody can do it, even with poor technique. What different is, I'm going to got this piece of cardboard. I'm going to block my, instead of blindfold it, so I will use this way instead. So I cannot really see the strop. And I'm going to yet strop it. Hopefully I don't cut up my new strop. And I use a lot of pressure, as you can see. It's not assume that the person using it not a sharpener, you just want your knife sharp. And that's what I'm going to do. I will make this knife sharp. By not looking at all, I got I dug my finger into the strop. But that's okay. You can see it's brutal. Okay, now I'm going to remove my cardboard, and let's take a piece of phone book paper and see. But you can see it wasn't black before, and I take that much. There are a lot of metal got abraded right here very quickly. You can see how smooth and sharp it is. At the angle, did not got real convex. They call convection thing. If you look at this cut line here and this line, I can penetrate into the paper. If you see the edge here, I can penetrate at a shallow angle here. So there's no convection, and you can see how sharp it is. What if I keep on doing it? Now I mean, it's less dangerous. See, these are a lot of pressure. Again, all the metal right there got put on that just from this demo alone, on this knife alone. All right, I just did it again. If you overdo your strop and a lot of pressure, you will convex and mess up your knife. And what this strop does is actually it won't. The white compound I put on here is some sort of aluminum oxide. It's about 12, between 12 to 15 micron. So, and they sort of a little bit of waxy look like, and really cheap to put this much compound in here. It probably costs less than a penny. So this whole strop for me would cost 30 cents or so. So no struggle. It's sharp. Carbon knife, easy. Well, I'm going to move on to the Endura here is VG10, and it's not so good. So you can see it tear. So I will do the same thing, well, without the blindfolded part. VG10 is a little have more alloy, have some cobalt and some tiny bit of vanadium, so I don't expect the edge going to be that clean. But however, it's sharp enough, sharp enough to, you can save your face with it. But it won't be as clean as carbon, because this aluminum oxide here will not abrade it as cleanly. But however, again, sharp is the objective, not scary sharp. Scary sharp is it's maybe for look, but this will be also very doable edge. It's not like it will go away in 1 or 2 cuts. And this phone book paper cutting will tell you if the edge is super dirty, especially if you have a wire or the end of your apex. So your edge like this, they're a little thin piece. Think of it like a thin aluminum piece, kind of stick on top of it like that, really thin. I flop back and forth. You can save your facial hair. It feels sharp. But when you cut phone book paper after about 4 or 5 cut, it will snag and it will degrade quickly. So this edge now been stropped with very little skill or care for at all. So hopefully we'll cut now. Well, not yet. So we'll do it some more. I cut this knife to a piece of silicon carbide sandpaper. So all right, let's try it again. Simple carbon is easy. VG10, this steel, harder. Any stainless steel getting harder. There you go. Some areas still not sharp. It's totally sharp yet. But you can see right there, it's sharp. It's a lot sharper than before. So now I have to strop some more. Then again, the angle of entry for cutting the paper is actually quite shallow. It's not like deep. That means it didn't convex. It didn't go like this. It still stay like this. So instead of increase that angle. So, and now we, and this is my homemade S90V, which is very high alloy. It's 9% of vanadium. Consumer, and simple again. I mean, the objective is, can I again cut the paper of some sort? This one's still cut, but then cut. Okay, and I will do that. But I expect again, this is very high carbide, and with vanadium, very hard. And also I temper it probably around, I'm guessing what, I don't know what it is, but it seems to be very hard. Probably about a little bit harder than optimum, which is about 61 or 62. Rockwell hardness. So anyway, now I'm with the strop, and that is a lot of, I put on a lot of force. Maybe I say 1 pound, but maybe more. And again, I mean, a lot of people just have smooth strop like a barber would do. What I show is impatient, no skill, and I just want this thing sharp. That's the objective, not try to spend a long time and try to got all the technique down and all the why you should do this or that. See, I got a bad stroke right there. I just hacked some of the, because I have so much pressure, I didn't lift, and I just go and return stroke so quickly. I laugh a little bit off. That's okay. I can send this imperfection out using the regular wood sandpaper, 100 grit or so. You can sand this thing down and put new compound on it. But right now it don't affect anything. And again, from the beginning of the video and now, that is a lot of metal been removed from this knife in this short video. Sometimes I can just scrape it off with the spine and some of these squash just come right off. I expect this knife will give me the most trouble because it's hard and have a lot of carbon. And if you do that with the other strop, with a lot smaller abrasive, I mean, say using diamond below 15 microns in size, then you will round the edge and also you create wire edge. Also the problem with it, I experiment all the way with diamond to 0.1 micron, which is 100 nanometer, and on the smooth side of the leather, on the rough side of the leather. And if I do this, say even with a half a micron diamond, I do this, the angle, the bevel will likely to double or even get ridiculous amount. Instead of, let's say this thing is 30 degree inclusive angle, it will be 60 or more. If you get real obtuse, and then when you try to cut the paper, you won't be able to enter the paper. You have to elevate the angle before you cut the paper. But okay, let's see if this one cut now. Oops. Cut, but it cut something. Oh, there are little chips. I cut wood, so that's why there's one chip right here. But it cut, you can see it cut. So our objective is achieved all the way from simple carbon. We can be any carbon, and this thing is it's a hardness about 59, 60, and this VG10. And when I did that for this S30B also, so the strop work. And again, important is I can put a lot of pressure and do it like crazy and remove the metal very quickly and have the edge. And I can, oops, pardon me. And the edge should be, let me use this knife here, piece of cardboard. There you go. All right, you can make this strop very simple, cheap, and you can use it over and over, and all you have to do is scrape off the extra build-up stuff if you don't feel like it, and put on a new compound for another 1 cent worth of compound. Then you have it. All right, thank you.